Hi guys, and welcome back to Momma Jess Knits. I'm Jess, and I'm coming to you from Virginia. And this is actually not going to be about knitting today. I have taken this weekend and taking a mom vacation. And yesterday I went and got a massage and had coffee and dinner with friends, and then checked myself into a hotel room for the weekend. And today I spent the day with a friend of mine, and we drove to a quilt show. We actually went to the Mid-Atlantic Quilt Festival. I posted a picture of this book on Instagram, and I just got back to the hotel and decided that I was going to show my goodies that I got today and talk about some quilts that I'm planning on making. So I'm going to start with this just because I'm going to put stuff back in here. I finally got me a nice deep-sized basket to put my knitting in. It's handmade. The label is kind of worn off, so it says handmade in Ghana, I believe. And I can't read the next line. It says guided by fair trades policies in support of rural poverty. And I can't read the last word, so I'm assuming like area. But yeah, I've been wanting one for a long time. But I wanted one that I could pick the colors of. And blues and teals and stuff are my favorite, so that's the one I went with. And I just love it. I started going to this show with a friend of mine. She invited me to go. I think this was her 4th year of going. And I have just really enjoyed it ever since. The first year I went, I didn't know what to expect, and I got completely blown away by some of the quilts at that show, and since then I just had to keep on going back. And I'm not a huge quilter. I don't know how to pretty much do more than just a block quilt or a rag quilt, but I want to learn how to make other quilts. So I actually bought some patterns this year. I think this is the first year I've bought any patterns. I did get one with a purchase that I had made last year, I believe. But anyway, so this year I bought this book, which is Easy Does It 3-yard quilts. So each one of the quilts in this book only takes 3 yards. And actually, she was there and she signed my book, my pattern book. Her name is Donna Robertson. So yeah. So that was pretty cool. And the pattern, or the quilt that I'm going to make out of that book is this one. Sorry about the glare, guys. I'm in a hotel room, so lighting and stuff is not the best. But this is the quilt I'm planning on making. And here is the fabric. I actually went to that booth twice. So I was really surprised they had any of this left, because this was one of the quilts that was hanging up and on display, and I just loved it. So that is the quilt I'm going to make out of this, and that is exactly what that's made out of. Sorry, I did not mean to flip you off. So that is one of my purchases. Sorry, crinkling, I'm so sorry. Another quilt that I'm planning on making is called Life is Good. I'm gonna make this size. And I'll show you the fabric for that one in just a second. This is, sorry, gotta get this out of here. This is another quilt that I would like to make. I didn't buy fabric for this one, but that is one of the other ones I want to make. So I'm hoping that it is pretty easy to make. That's my hopes anyway. I think it's mostly squares, so I think that it'll be fairly easy to make. I also plan on making a shoebox quilt, but I didn't buy the pattern for that. I didn't see a pattern for that, but a friend of mine has it in one of her pattern books, so I'm hoping to get a copy of that and make a quilt. So the quilt, the fabric I'm going to make this Life is Good quilt out of is super adorable. Sorry, I'm trying to get it open here. It's made out of fat quarters. Or wait, no, these are not fat quarters. These are half yards. Look at how adorable that is. A little turtle. More little woodland creatures. Little bears. Bicycles. And more plants and woodland creatures. They had a kit there to make that quilt and everything with this fabric, and that was already made up, and you could see what it looked like, and it was adorable. So I decided to go ahead and just buy the pattern. That way, 'cause I wasn't really sure if it would have both sizes or not, and I just thought I wasn't 100% sold on doing this. But anyway, so that quilt, those yardage. Then I got something to make my mom something. Isn't that adorable, Mom? So growing up, my mom used to collect stuff that had roosters on it. So I'm going to make my mom a project bag with roosters on it, because she crochets, and I've been wanting to make her a project bag for a long time, and I just hadn't quite found the right fabric that just screamed my mom. So she's going to be getting a project bag with roosters, and this will be the lining. So I'm excited about that. And then of course I leave the quilt show and I want to come home and instantly start sewing, but I didn't go home because I'm on mom vacation. So I'm in the hotel room without a sewing machine. What's a woman to do? So the friend that I went with found this adorable set of fabric that would make just an adorable quilt. However, that was the last bundle that they had. So she tried to give it to me, and I told her no, go ahead and get it, because she saw it first. It's only fair. So I went and bought some of the fabric that was in that, and I will try to find the rest of the fabric online. Isn't that so cute? So that's one. That's two. And then this is the third that I got. And actually, I might be able to I just realized that I could technically make this quilt out of these three, because this quilt takes 3 yards. This is 3 yards. So I might not even have to try to find any more of that fabric. We'll see. Sorry once again for the crinklies. I just set my stuff over here. Okay. And then I found this bundle. And it is... I'm not going to undo it, because I'm afraid if I undo it, I won't be able to get it put back together. But gorgeous. 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 This is the fabric I bought that I want to make a postcard quilt, I think is the name of it. Shoebox quilt. I am loving it. I mean, it's gonna be gorgeous. At least I think. And I also got, I did get a kit to make this. Guys, fabric, okay, it's gonna get loud for a second. There we go. The fabric for this quilt, they had a sample. Sorry, they had a sample. Oh my gosh, okay. I don't know how in the world they have this. Sorry. Here we go. Y'all are gonna go crazy. It's just so cute. hedgehogs and bunnies, birdies, fox, moose, mushrooms, woodland creatures, more hedgehogs, and then the background is this adorable, right? Like, I don't even have any little baby boys in my life, and I think that would make an adorable little boy quilt. I mean, it could be for a girl too, right? I mean, some girls like snails and porcupines and stuff. Anyway, I'm not going to seal that back up because that was really loud. And then the last thing that I bought was a layer cake. And I've seen a couple of patterns made out of layer cakes that I've watched YouTube videos on, and thought, oh yeah, I could do that. I could make that. So I'm going to little bee. So cute. Anyway, so I wanted to show you guys everything that I got, and I'm gonna put in, I didn't take any videos while I was there. It was loud and busy, and just would have been very hectic to try to take videos. But I did get lots of pictures. So I'm going to put in a lot of pictures. And I hope that you enjoy them. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this podcast short. And the remainder of it will be pictures of quilts that I thought were really awesome, or quilts that I just liked, and quilts that I thought were neat and that kind of thing. And then hopefully tomorrow, once I get home, I will record a knitting podcast for you guys. Anyway, I just wanted to do a little bonus fabric-y goodness podcast. So I am going to get back to my mom vacation and back to chilling out. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night or whatever time you're watching this. And keep on with your craftiness. Bye.